commissioned primary school, Charterhouse Lagos, located in Lekki, which is said to be the first British independent school in West Africa, has been trending on social media owing to its exorbitant annual fees of 42 million naira. The school, which has a secondary school underway, is set to resume in September. Many Nigerians have expressed outrage and disbelief at the hefty price tag. The school's management is yet to comment on the controversy. Well, let's take this tweet. This person wrote, "When 42 million naira can build a school, when 42 million naira can pay for research and development of malaria vaccine in our higher institution, when 42 million naira can pay the salary of a full federal government college staff salary, when 42 million naira can fund 10 university students scholarship, when 42 million can build a community vocational study center. Now, 42 million naira is used on one child. We all see the value of numbers, but when an individual pilfers over 400 billion naira, there's no outrage, rather a process of withdrawal of ADC when proceeds to forfeit like the event never happens. Numbers don't scare Nigerians. We just select the one that scares us. I don't know, I can see you are nodding, you're agreeing with that, but this is, this is a conversation. Also, people have, called on the Lagos state government to look into this. Dr. Abati.
Okay, first, let's deal with the issue of the school. That school, you will recall that when Kemi Badenoch, the business secretary of the United Kingdom, visited Nigeria, it was one of the schools that she visited as part of the project of the, cultural, educational relationship between Nigeria and the United Kingdom. And now, the school is in the news. And we're told that it will be charging 42 million naira. However, it is a private school. It is a private school, and people have their own choices. You have schools like British International School, you have schools like this Charterhouse School, and look, it's a private school, so individuals make their choices. So if you cannot afford it, don't go there. And I think the school may not have made any statement, but I've seen some comments showing that, look, this is an elite school. Perhaps there are some Nigerians who can afford it. That's that about that. The second thing is about, the supermarket in Abuja. Now, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has gone there to seal off that, supermarket. The owner of the supermarket has fled, we are told. Now, there are questions. The first question is, you have this supermarket where we're told Nigerians are not allowed, for Chinese only. Almost like an apartheid principle in South Africa, and also like a principle of saying no dogs allowed. Now, Section 42 of the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria does not allow any kind of discrimination, either on the basis of color or gender or religion or circumstances of birth. So on the surface of it, that's a violation of the fundamental right of an individual inside this country. And that is why some, Nigerians decided to force the issue. And they went there, they said they will buy from there, by all means. So we can only call for investigation. What is it that they sell in that supermarket that Nigerians cannot access? Is it legal? Is it illegal? And why did the owner of the supermarket run? There was a summons for the owner of the supermarket to show up. She fled. She didn't show up. Another thing, however, is that supermarket is located in the China-Nigeria Chamber of Commerce premises, we're told. Now, is it covered? Is it covered by immunity? What kind of diplomatic immunity will apply to that state? Unfortunately, the Chinese embassy has not spoken. However, the point needs to be made. That is not only that supermarket. There is an India language school somewhere in Ilupeju that has been reported that does not take Nigerian pupils.
Unacceptable.
You must have an Indian passport for you to be enrolled in that school, or one of your parents must be Indian. So it's not just this supermarket. However, this should not lead to the demonization of Chinese businesses. After all, Chinatown in Lagos here is open to everybody. Whether you are Nigerian or you are Senegalese, you can go there. There is one Chinese hotel in Abuja, Kenda's Chinese hotel. It admits everybody. There are Chinese restaurants around Lagos. I mean, we go to a Chinese restaurant. Nobody says, don't come in because you are Nigerian. So I think investigation will be required, but let us not start racial, labeling as a result of this single incident. This may be just one-off, and then the Nigerian authorities must investigate it and make sure that Nigerians don't get discriminated against in their own country. Whatever they are eating in that or selling in that supermarket, we too should be able to buy. Whatever they are selling in any restaurant, we too should be able to buy.
It cannot happen in China.
And our children should be able to go to any school, whether Indian or Chinese.
It cannot happen in China.
But if they speak only Chinese there and you are Nigerian, how will you get the education?
Well, Dr. Abati, unfortunately, we have some breaking news. Dana aircraft crash lands in Lagos from Abuja. No casualties. We'll bring you update as the news unfolds. I mean, we're hoping that, nothing, no casualties will come out of this. I mean, we're glad to hear that it's just, a crash landing at this moment. There'll be more investigations underway. That was quite cheeky, Rufai. Native intelligence. I mean, well, before I come to you in another development, Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has slammed the federal government's plan to embark on the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project, citing concerns over numerous uncompleted roads across the country. In a series of posts on X, Peter Obi maintained that embarking on another huge project that will not be completed in the next 20 or 30 years will only worsen the problem of abandoned, uncompleted projects. His statement reads in part, I have closely followed the comments and developments arising from the Coastal Lagos-Calabar Superhighway project, while I'm hesitant to engage in contentious debates about its benefits, which I acknowledge, and the pricing, which I have serious concerns about and believe should be thoroughly reviewed. I'm compelled to raise essential questions about the timing and prioritization of such a monumental venture. At the forefront of my concerns is the pressing issue of numerous uncompleted roads scattered across the country, many of which have become hazardous death traps and security risks. The Federal Ministry of Works 2024 capital budget of over 892 billion naira, additional funding for multilateral loan projects of over 94 billion naira, alongside other expected contributions from sources like China Exim Bank and the World Bank, will not be enough for serious work on all the critical roads, some of which are enumerated above, let alone their completion. So why embark on another huge project that will not be completed in the next 20 or 30 years? It will merely worsen our already sagging death burden. Rufai.
So a couple of things. And I really totally agree with Peter Obi on that project. When Minister Omayi came here, we asked him, what's going to be the complete cost of the project? He said they are still doing it, they are still reviewing it. He couldn't tell us the complete cost of over 700 kilometers. But the cost, he told us, for 7 kilometers was going to over $1 trillion. I have a document with me that I'm reading for that somebody sent to me. Was like the initial cost as requested was over 1.1 trillion, and it was now pushed down to about 1.067 billion, 1 trillion 67 billion, and thereabout. And the cost reduction was over 30-something billion thereabout on the project. Truth has to be said. Why expend over 1 trillion for a 47-kilometer project compared to when you have a country where there are so many roads left undone?
That's the question.
You can still use that money to patch a lot of roads. That's why we're saying cost-benefit analysis. This project is not emergent as we speak, because you're also using it to cut across people like Landmark. They already got into the beachfront. There's a live view now you can see if you go to Landmark's YouTube page. They're already on the beach. So you are cut off the beachfront, and Landmark makes their money through the foot traffic. So you've cut off the beachfront, you are hampering businesses, you spend over $1 trillion, and it's as directed by the federal government to pay. So what's the hasty nature of this coastal road project as against other projects in the country where you can put money into?
That's the main question.
As regards what Alex Oti said, it was what they call the airport scam. Guess what? Every state government try as much as possible to use that thing to scam people. So Alex Oti must not just read out that report. That report also must be sent to the EFCC and the authorities so that they are investigated.
Absolutely.
I was in Enugu over the weekend, Oji. Abakaleke to Enugu is just 30 minutes. The road is very good. So you're wondering, why did we have another airport being built in Ebonyi?
Yeah, all right.
So it's the airport scam.
Which is the point that...
And I'll come back to that in a minute, but let me just be clear that you're saying that you were not justifiably found guilty and that it was all politics and political capital for your opponents. And I'm wondering, in that context, what determinations you've had to make?
Yeah, I mean, what would I do? I was in the court already, and I had lawyers, I had SAN and all that. There was nothing else we could do. The judge, in my judgment, I have a copy of it, I can even send it to you electronically. In my judgment, the honorable judge, said that I made an honest mistake. And for that, you send me, you convict me. She wrote there in the judgment that I made an honest mistake. What kind of thing is that? For making an honest mistake, and it was not even a mistake, because the man who gave instruction that I should be giving money, 10 million every month, is Mr. President, and it was within his rights to do so. The man who gave me the money, the NSA, is alive and sitting in his house. I that took the money. You am being convicted. There's no court of law in Nigeria has proven that the NSA, the NSA is guilty of any offense. So how can I? And when they brought the director of finance, he was the star witness of the EFCC. He confirmed that I was never paid from an irregular account and that it was from their budget that they paid me. That was their own star witness, totally, completely exonerated me. But the judge went ahead and still convicted me.
But of course, the fact is that you eventually, whether you were forced or you made the decision voluntarily to resign, you resigned as the Director General of Peter Obi's presidential campaign.
Yeah, so as not to put any encumbrances on the party. We
I understand
so
that.
High. And
you thought that was the right thing to do.
Issue.
You thought that was the right thing to do.
I didn't want any issue. Correct. Many people in the party, said, there was, since I had the right to appeal, that there was no need to resign. I said, no. We are coming with a new thing. We are coming with, promising Nigerians, something new. If I have this, on my neck, let me step aside. It was done by myself willingly and within 72 hours of the judgment. I did it by myself.
But obviously a lot of people have said that the Peter Obi campaign would also have breathed a huge sigh of relief, because this was coming at a time when Mr. Obi was carefully trying to cultivate the image of a politician that is untainted by the kinds of things that you were charged with. You said it's not corruption, but a lot of people think that money laundering, diversion of funds is a form of corruption.
It's not an issue. It's not an issue. It's not an issue of what a lot of people think. It's an issue of law.
Right.
It's an issue of law. I have one of the highest charges in the country and ever, 59 charges. And all were repetitive. But over 34 of those charges had to do with corrupt accusation, allegation, and the judge totally dismissed them completely.
Right.
And only talked about money laundering. And I told you, she said you made, in her judgment, she wrote it down in her judgment, not verbally. She said you made an innocent mistake. So somebody who makes a mistake is not a corrupt person. I'm not corrupt. I've never taken money any money that doesn't belong to me in my life. I come from a very wealthy, rich family. We don't steal from the system. We protect the system. I have never done a federal government contract in my life. I only have two houses. I only have two houses in all this my living. One in Ideological and one in my hometown. I have no house anywhere in the world. You know, it is just so sad, you know, but for God that has made me to be strong, it's something that, you know, one should really psychologically break down. I'm a man of great honor and pedigree. I don't steal. In my family, we don't steal. We give people money. We don't steal money. I don't have reason to steal money. There's no basis.
Right.
And, you know, if I'm going to steal money in a government, 10 million naira a month.
Right. I understand that. And I think a lot of people commend you for the action that you took, Dr. Kupe. It suggests that you agree that the Nigerian public deserves politicians who, like you, know that the rules apply to them and that they are not above the law. But of course, that meant your resignation from the Peter Obi presidential campaign. You could not, as a consequence, deliver Aso Rock to him, something you had vowed to do. And to be fair, your push on his behalf, I mean, it helped to electrify millions of Nigerians who subsequently voted for him. I mean, how crushing was it for you having to abandon the campaign ship halfway through the journey? I mean, how did it feel to be suddenly excluded from all that?
It was painful. I must confess to you, it was painful. We were on, like I said, we were on a high. We were riding very, very high, and I was on top of my job. There's no argument. I've always executed everything given to me politically with a lot of sagacity and competence. That's my nature. That is who I am. So, you know, I even want to say that it was the devil that found a way to get me off that train. You know, it's a pity, really. It was painful, but you know, a man has got to do what he's got to do, and that's what I did.
Yes, but of course you talked earlier, Dr. Kupe, of political opponents, and you gave the impression of people from sort of the rival ruling party and all the rest of it. But the Labour Party, of which you were a member, I mean, there were people there who accused you of bringing the party into disrepute after your conviction. I mean, was that why you left the party, or were they actually very tangible ideological differences, as you suggested when you resigned from the party?
Charles, once again, you are mixing two issues. You know, the judgment, you know, was different. And I'm telling you, if anybody said there were people in the party who, you know, no, majority of people who are in labor and who are obedient, you know, really felt sad that I had to leave. It was very, very painful, you know, I mean, but you know, you can never be 100% okay with everybody, I know that. But to say that, you know, people felt that I was a problem to the party, no, that's not true. Then my resignation came several months, more than a year after the case, after the judgment. So there are two different things. This was my position, and this is still my position. We, you know, Peter and I started this thing together, and you know, God was with us, and we moved all over the country. First in PDP, then in Labour. We went to Labour Party. We went to number one. You know, people have asked me, "What did you leave PDP?"
All right, guys, I have to stop that video there. This part is a very, very interesting video that I wanted you all to listen to, but you can still have the opportunity to go to Arise and watch the full video right there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my wonderful people. It's good to be back here again. Today is Tuesday, 23rd of April, 2024. We are here again talking about the things that's affecting us, continuing from where we stopped again yesterday. My people, how you guys doing? It's good to be back here again. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. Appreciate you always. Thank you very much, Abu Azi. Thank you very much, sir, for all you do. Madam Martina, Basui TV, thank you very much. Madam Iris Finance, thank you very much. I appreciate you all for everything that you do. And God bless you now. And then Lady Eugenia, it's good to see you again. Thank you very much for the super chat earlier on. May God bless you. May pocket never ever run dry. Thank you very much, Adelaja Ogumbiyi. Thanks for the super chat as well. May God bless you. May pocket never run dry. Then we have Stephanie Ojek for the super chat as well. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you that is right there with us. CXL is with us. Divine Joy. Thank you, Adora Donny. Thank you very much. Amaka E from Twitter. Thank you very much. God bless you all, my wonderful people. Sagio Diasi, Adesuwa, Sagede, Michael Kata, Didi Anthony SO, and many others that I think I've showcased already on the screen. Madam Origin, thank you very much, Ma. Thanks for all you do. I appreciate every one of you right there. Jennifer, thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish I can mention all names again. Divine Joy, thank you, my wonderful people. Do your part and press on the like button and help us to share. Press on the dollar sign, encourage what we do here for you every single day. Whenever you want to hit on that dollar sign, don't just think about it. Just say, okay, let me bless this man, let me bless the channel, let me encourage them to do more for us. All right, guys, as you can see, Doyin Okokbe, since he left Labour Party, since he resigned from that, what should I call it? Should I call it, let me use the word allegation, because it disputed some of the claims. Let me just say allegation, with the allegation of theft and all that, blah, blah, blah. But this is the first time he's coming out to speak to us, letting us know what actually happened, how it happens, and everything. So I believe everybody can relax now and move on. Even after he left, there are more stories or more things that happened in the Labour Party, from Abure to the other one, was the other faction, Apapa, and many, many others. So yeah, I thought I should bring that in, because we all were part of the journey, we're part of the success, you know, all obedient all over the world. God bless every one of us. We all tried. We tried our best, but we were denied the success. I appreciate every one of you, my wonderful people. As you all can see right there on the screen, I want to appear in court, but I am afraid of arrest. You see, when these people are taking decisions on the commoners, they don't care about how you feel, whatever you're going through. But look at a billionaire or a former governor, whatever I'm going to call it in, saying that I would like to appear in court, but I'm afraid of arrest. Why would Yahaya Bello be afraid of arrest? Tell me. Why on earth would Yahaya Bello be afraid of arrest? You know, so that's what we can see. But let's listen to what the EFCC chairman have to say. How does Yahaya Bello take thief money, and many other things? Let's listen to this. But while we are listening to this short video, I'm just going to post out a link right now for those of you that want to join us, because this is the last video. Please come in on time. Let's talk about the things that's affecting us together. A link has been posted. Click on it. Join us here, and let's do this together, my people. Let's listen to the EFCC chairman quickly.
Was this chief of staff? There's cashier, the government house cashier, the guy that was bringing the billions. I'm so passionate about the need for us to move forward in this country. A sitting governor, because he knows he's going, you move money. I mean, the particulars of offense is there. It's before court. Go and check it. Apply for our processes, please. You will get some of these particulars of offense there. Move money directly from government to bring the change. Use it to pay the child's school fee in advance. In advance. Dollars. How much? 70 what?
Yes. Total is over almost 800.
In dollars, yes. In dollars. $72,000. $720,000, sorry. $720,000 in advance. In Nigeria that was going to leave government house. In a poor state like Kogi. And you want me to close my eyes to that? Under the guise of saying I'm being used by who? At this stage of my life, used by who? By who? For crying out loud. I assumed office here. I didn't initiate the case. I inherited the case file. I called for the case file. I called for the report. And I said, look, there are issues here. Do you know on my own, on my honor, I put a call across to him, which ordinarily I'm not supposed to do, just to honor him as a governor, as a immediate past governor. Sir, there are issues. I've seen this case file. Can you just come? Let us clarify these issues. I'm on that camera. He said, sir, I thank you, my brother. I know, but I can't come. There's one lady, I don't know what her name is, maybe a senator, that she learned she had set, she has surrounded the EFCC with over 100 journalists, to come and embarrass him and intimidate him and all kind of stuff. I said, okay, if that is your fear, I'm going to pass you through my own gate, special man's gate. You will come to my floor. We will accord you that respect. I will invite my operatives. They will come and interrogate you or interview in my own office. What could be more honorable than that? In my own office. To allay the fear. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You know what he said? But can't they come to my village? That's what he told me. Can't they come to my village to come and say, I told you. He also got to talk, he sent a message to him. My director of the investigation sent a message to him. Some people say we are handling him, we are harassed. How about? Let's be fair on this. Look, we need the EFCC. We need this institution to survive. We need this institution to survive. I'm telling you. So many victims that we have wiped tears off their eyes. People that we have swindled and all of that in their millions. How much are we going to say? Every day we keep recovering money for victims. Every day. In my 6 months, we have recovered close to 120 billion. Over 1,600 convictions.
Now, wow, this is very, 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 very disheartening. What is happening in our country? You just see how an individual packing money, they're just packing it. They are just sharing it. They are packing it. Why people are languishing away in suffering in our country. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy. And so we all talk this one. Yahaya Bello just to get away with it. It will be out and all that. How many times have you heard? I don't know. I might be wrong, but that's what I'm asking. How many times when I don't hear say billionaire or a former governor was convicted, arrested, convicted, and sentenced to like 20 years, and as we speak, he's still in prison? For example, in the history of Nigeria, do we have any? Do you know how many governors have ruled this country since we got our independence? Have you seen anyone, just one, persecuted and prosecuted and is in prison as we speak? How many? Is any? Then let's go to commissioners. How many commissioners have you seen since Nigeria was created? That is in prison, that it was legally, truthfully sentenced to 10 years and is still in prison. Like that man that is in prison right now in the UK, that organ harvesting, what's his name again? How many in Nigeria? Let's go to senators. How many senators have you seen that have ruled before? Since Nigeria was created, or rather, since we got our independence, that is in prison, that was sentenced for corruption. What about ministers? What about deputy governors? Listen, do you know how much these people are stealing? And the surprising and shocking part of all is to see people that will still come to our comment section to insult us. Are you okay? Even though your papa did it, and these things are happening, will you have the mind to defend your father? Do you have a heart at all? You will defend your father when you know that your father is part of the reason why we are where we are today. We have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. I'd like to take this. I only have 2 articles, Let me take this so that we can just move on. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Let's take this Yahaya Bello. As you can see right there, I want to appear in court, but I'm afraid of arrest. Yahaya Bello and Vanguard. The embattled immediate past governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Yahaya Bello, said he was ready to appear before the Federal High Court in Abuja to answer to the 19th count charge the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, preferred against him. Though Bello was absent for his arraignment, he briefed to a team of lawyers who addressed the court on his behalf on Tuesday. A member of his legal team, Mr. Adiola Ade. In fact, I don't want to continue with this, man. There's no need. I'm sorry. Let me just take the last one so we can move on. Oh, I think I have two more. Sorry. I think I just three. I have two left. So let's quickly take this one, as you can see right there. Insecurity is declining since terrorists can't afford AK-47 rifles, rising costs now at 5 million. Ribadu Naitokan. Do you believe that? I don't know. So I just thought I should bring that is coming from Sarah Reporter. And the last one is coming from Post Gazette. Let me quickly take this one so we can move on. Thank you. Thank you, my wonderful people. I appreciate every one of you right there. As you can see, Nigerian children facing hunger rose to 16 million in Tinubu's first year as president, reports. Okay, new report by Save the Children says about 1 in 6, 15.6 million children in Nigeria are facing hunger in the lead up to the rain season starting in June. The number of hungry children in 25% higher than the same period in 2023, and is likely the result of increasing insecurity, protracted inflict banditry, and rising food prices in the West African country. So they went on. So I would like us to move on. You know the funny part of all these things that we are reporting every day. You report it, but there's nothing. Nobody do anything about it. It's just like they use two people that they wash you from their this school evening. All of them go they wash you from their living room. Say Nigeria too they complain. They put the image of our country in a bad repute. Let them. I beg, put another channel for me, Joe. I can't take these people. They complain. That's it. Let me take some calls. For those of you that want to call in, this is the best time for you to call in. I appreciate every one of you. In 10 seconds, please call in. We only have one person on the panel. What's going on? Are you guys joining us today? Please come on time, because the idea of dragging me to 6 hours every day, to be honest, is not easy. I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't like it. If we come on time, we all can talk, deliberate on the whole issue on time, and close on time. Or some of you come when I'm giving last this, you just come in. You drag me. It's not easy, man. It's not easy doing this job. Thank you very much, Mr. Ben, for calling in. Good evening to you, my brother. Please talk to us. Thank you.
I just want to appreciate you once again for this wonderful opportunity to come on this channel, and express our opinion. You did an amazing job, and
thank you, my brother.
Continue to bless you. I want to appreciate Mr. Jonathan Kinsley. I know he's the only one there right now. Mr. Jonathan, for coming on this platform every single day, voicing your opinion. I doff my hat to you, and I say I respect you so much, and God will continue to bless you all the time, Mr. Jonathan, and every other members on the panel. Miss Ify just joined. I could see her right now. Thank you all for all you've been doing. God bless you all. So I want to talk about this Yahaya Bello. This man who used to be a governor of a whole state. The problem with our politicians is here. Once they enter that office, they always believe, say, now they could die put. They always believe, say, there's no repercussions for any of their action, no consequences at all. And that's because of the country of the where corruption holds sway. They believe, say, no matter how much they steal, once they leave the government, nothing will happen to them because they already have the money to pay off all of this, lawyers, pay the judges and whatever. Until Nigeria begins to get it right, nothing will change. See, all of this thing they're doing with Bello, now smoke screen, nothing will come out of it. Since 1990 or whatever, have you ever heard that any of the ex-governors or commissioners or ministers, was sentenced to 30 years imprisonment for what they did? None of them. Look at Tinubu's government. They are saying they met a very big comatose economy, a bad economy. Who was there before you guys? Was it not Buhari of the same government? Have you heard that they've probed Buhari's ministers? Have you heard that they've called any of Buhari's people to come and answer questions on why the economy is how it is right now? No. So all of these things they are doing with Yahaya Bello is a small screen, small big one. And until Nigerians begin to hold these men accountable, nothing will change in that country. I've said it so many times. Nothing will change. Nigerians are just they're like we are docile. We don't do anything. We don't do anything. That's what these politicians believe in. They say as long as Nigerians are concerned, they will just talk. Nothing will change. But until we start taking actions and holding these people accountable for all of the I mean, I don't want to swear for them this afternoon. God bless you, Mr. Helvis.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yeah. Okay, I'll take the last call. Mr. Shimize, you were calling in. Please quickly call back again, or I'll just move on to the panel straight away, please. I'm not calling anybody back this time. I'm sorry, it's too early to be calling people back. So if you're hearing me, Mr. Shimize, I wait for just 4 seconds for you to call in. If not, I'm moving to the panel. Okay, let me go to the panel. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there. Sebastian, you say Arsenal versus Chelsea. See, man, the match. I mean, I don't know how it will go, but let's see now. Let's see. Thank you very much for bringing that in. Thank you very much, Mr. Shimizi. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. You said what? Trust me, my Nigeria Matabi has to get.
See, Nigeria watch. In fact, it's not easy what you're doing. Coming out here every day, screaming and shouting, and sometimes you scream and shout and even blow some for yourself. But it's not easy.
Thank you.
Man, I have to give you kudos. Man, I won't do it. Screaming for Nigeria, screaming and shouting. Well,
thank you.
Probably God will continue giving you the strength to do it.
Amen.
They have Nigeria in mind, so I pray it will work for you. Guys, there is one reason I was calling yesterday. Let me emphasize that in that area. See, that one time I said something because I heard that the importation percentage dropped. So I said something that when you increase duties in all import goods, both the motor pass, both some, in fact, everything. See, government think that they are suffering their people. But in another hand, they are killing their economy. Because when you increase your duties, then like myself, I will check, I will calculate. Say, no, it doesn't worth it. Let me go and put my money, let me go and buy land. Then I said, let that, because the money that I'm putting there, I feel like government is taking more. Okay, for instance, 700,000 Naira used to clear a Corolla. Now, on when this guy, Balablu, came up on board, they now turned to 3 million to 4 million. So how are you going to sell that much? How are you going to sell it? The same thing on container. Then, when all this thing happen, the people that are bringing goods will stop. They won't bring because they feel that the money they are putting on one container is too much. Then who's going to suffer it? The laborers back home, they will go hungry. The agents, they will go hungry. So, that means you are punishing your people instead of them to build or to see food in their table, on their tables. So that's what the reason why I was calling yesterday to chip this thing. So government don't know what they are doing.
Okay, thank you.
They're suffering people and all these things is still happening.
Thank you, sir.
If I were government, if I were president, I would do something that people will
Mr. Chimize, thank you.
Okay, Naija, what? I will call back, please.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. I appreciate every one of you right there. Rita, you were calling in. Please call back if you are hearing me. I'm not returning any call this early. If you are hearing me, quickly call back before I move on to the panel to call to call on the panelists. Guys, help us to press on the like button. I appreciate every one of you. Now, God bless you now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there. I can see Street Saint here joining us. Thank you. Al, I can see right there. Madatu Sabi, thank you. Amazing Grace USA, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Jack Obedient, thank you, my people. I appreciate you. Thank you. Washington Omorege, thank you. And the Iris Finance, it's good to see you. God bless you all. EJD Mike, I can see right there as well. And God bless you, my people. All right, Madam Ellen, I can see you. Kingston Geraki, and many others right there. Thank you. Okay, let me go back to the panel. Let me call on Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much for always joining me every day amongst others, and I thank you for your promptness. Your promptness means a lot to me. I just want to say I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
Please,
Mr. Elvis.
Hold on, please, madam. I'm calling back now,
Okay.
Please. Thank you, Madam Rita, for calling in. Good evening to you, ma. Please talk to us.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good afternoon, everybody. My lovely mommy, Diaspora, greetings to you. There are two things I'm going to speak about. I'm sorry I'm not able to join the panel now. If by God's grace, I'll be able to join later, or let me just speak now. Now, the first one is I watched Doyin Okube speak. There's one thing that he said that actually struck me, and he said, even if he didn't put in the exact words I'm about to say, but this is what I saw. He was willing to sacrifice his reputation and his position in the Labour Party for Peter Obi to have a clean slate. Now, presently, what do we have? We have somebody who calls himself the chairman of Labour Party, Julius Sabure, refused, I repeat, refused to sacrifice position just to give the Labour Party a push ahead. He continually stayed. Everybody, including this panel, including myself, I said, Julius Sabure wants, if Labour Party stands for integrity, and the man who is the leader of Labour Party, yes, Peter Obi is the leader of Labour Party, in case you guys don't know, he stands for integrity and character. If Julius Sabure was in tandem with the beliefs of Peter Obi, he should have resigned from day one. Even if he knows, even if it's allegedly, that there was some sort of misappropriation of funds. It just talks about character that we talk about. Certain things that you do, it shows your character. I'm not going to go to
That's greed now. Greed.
So it shows that you have a dirty character, and one of those attitude is greed. But even if you're a greedy person, it gets to a certain point in life when you are faced with a challenge. You have to choose who you are. You choose who you are. And Doyin Okube said, you know what? I don't want to spoil this man's presidential campaign. Let me step aside. I remember then, when he stepped aside, there was an uproar and there was so much speculations. But, he's coming out now to really speak. He sacrificed that. He didn't want any stain to the personality of Peter Obi. He stepped aside. But Julius Sabure refused to step aside. I'm just going to stop it there. Now, going straight to what's this man, the chairman of EFCC, Mr. Elvis, Nigerians, the only word I have to say for that man is make it don't enter house. Let him just enter house. The two governors that have gone to jail, I think it's that Darie, one of Plateau and Taraba states, one was given 10 years, the other one was given 6 years. One of them stayed 4 years, and Buhari in the administration pardoned them. They came out. I think Darie was actually even still receiving money. He had, I think, 100 and something million naira that 171, I think, that he was supposed to be, he was going to get. So, what a country! What a country! So, EFCC chairman, sir, enter house. We know because Yahaya Bello made himself a persona non grata during the presidential primaries, and that's why he's being hounded right now. And I'm not saying this. I know some people will think, oh, is she saying that what Yahaya Bello is good? That is not the point. Please open your brain if you listen to me. It's not the point of whether Yahaya Bello stole billions of naira. There are many people prior to Yahaya Bello. Now, in every government, I've noticed every time a government comes to play in Nigeria, presidential administration, you know what they do? You can compare this with successive administration, then you understand the pattern. What they do when they enter within 6 months, they start picking personal non gratas within their party and bring it out so that they can get legitimacy and to prove that they are against corruption. That's what they do. They might end up persecuting Yahaya Bello, but it will be a case of Joshua Darie and he will be pardoned later. This is the pattern. And they always use the EFCC as a stepping stool to prove legitimacy or to prove that they are really against corruption. So that's what I'm saying. The EFCC chairman, sir, enter house. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Callers, let me come back to you. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much for your time. But before that, Mr. Jonathan, please, can I allow Madam Ife to speak so that you can come in after her?
Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Madam Ife, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, man. Please, I'd like you to talk to us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you, the other guy that gave me. I'm at work, as usual. I work from home. I don't have much to say, Elvis. I mean, this is just a pure waste of time. Just like my other sister said, it's just a pure waste of time with Yahaya Bello. Nothing is going to happen. I don't even know why he's creating all this drama. I mean, he should have just go answer ECC, get a bail, and, walk around just like Ojo Zakalo. What happened to Ojo Zakalo today? He's in the Senate, almost, got the Senate president. The former Anambra governor, what's his name? He's moving around. He's living somewhere here in the United States, I think somewhere in Dallas. So you can name them over. And even our president, when he was the governor, if they probe him, we will see what happened when he was governor. So I don't even see why everybody's just talking about this Yahaya Bello as if anything is going to happen, and nothing is going to happen. It's just the same thing that happening over and over. I'm not even interested in this, to be honest with you. I wasn't even screaming and shouting. Immediately I saw it, I just screwed up, like, as if nothing happened. So I don't know why we are even sitting down here discussing it. What's going to change? What's EFCC going to do to him? Watch me, he will go to court, he will be granted bail, he will be moving around. The next thing he's going to contest for maybe a Senate president and be a senator and join his gang over there, and they will continue doing the same thing. Eventually, the president, he will get a presidential pardon and life continues and nothing is going to happen. So why are we wasting our time? What is 720? It's a chicken money compared to what about Wike? Let us open the book. What about Wike? What about the other, what's this guy's governor of Bayelsa? What about them? So why we are just shouting, he stole, what is 720,000? 720,000 is nothing compared to what these people are stealing from us as citizens. So let us not clap for. Somebody said,
Madam Ife, it's not 700 or something. They only just said that that's what he withdraw in advance. That the main money that they are taking into court for is 80 billion point two.
And again,
Naira. Bros, that's almost 100 billion naira.
Bros, nothing is gonna happen. We are not gonna see it.
I agree with you.
So why are we making noise? Even if he steals a 200 billion, even if it steals $1 trillion, nothing is gonna happen. Let us start from our president, all of them. Just like somebody said, all these people need to put in a room and, send to a quad. All of them. If you want to fix Nigeria, start from the beginning. Don't spare anybody. So, I mean, I don't know why everybody's rejoicing. Ojo Zakali, did he not steal? How much did he stole from the people of Abia? We heard what the new governor said, how they awarded fake contracts. How many people, contractors, about 10 or 14 contractors, with none. We heard about this ghost airport. We didn't even hear about it again. But in the paper, they talked about it. Where is the money? Tell me what Abia State Governor did for the people of Abia. I mean, Ibazu. So, I mean, I don't even understand. Mr. Elvis, please let us talk. Sometimes I just wonder, I just come in here just to listen to people and talk. But is there anything we are talking here going to make any difference? No, last year we were talking about the election. Election came and gone. What happened? Nothing. Today we are talking about Yahaya Bello. By this time next year, this will be a finished conversation. We won't hear anything again. Even the man so-called EFCC chairman that is saying Kai, by the time he leaves, he will be worse than the previous one. They are all thieves. They are all the same. The other one, the young guy that went to jail and finally they released him. Did you hear anything about him again? The former EFCC chairman. Did you hear anything about him again? No. So I mean, don't even try to cast a stone on this guy as if he's the worst. You are part of the government. By the time you leave, we're gonna hear what happened when the next administration comes in. So there is nothing to clap for. This is the order of the day in Nigeria, and we will continue to enjoy the news because this is just enjoying the news because we don't have anything to talk about. Thank you. Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Madam. I don't know if Mr. Elvis is still
What happened to Mr. Elvis? Yeah, I mean, that's it, my brother. Say what you want to say. Like I said yesterday, if you have your way to Jabba, we are not heading. This country is not going to get no better. No matter how much you pray, no matter how hopeful you remain, no matter how positive you think, it's not going to happen. This is what you're going to be hearing every day, every morning, every year, every month. So kudos to my country, Nigeria. We know.
Yes, we can hear you.
Strongly here. Mr. Jonathan, please go ahead.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. Elvis, we can hear you now.
Go ahead, Mr. Jonathan.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Thanks to my fellow panelists there. Yes. She said it right. That's Nigeria that we have right now. I greet all those that are on the comment section, the callers, all of them. I greet everyone. Thank you and welcome. You see, the first video that you showed about Mr. Peter Obi is now being blamed for donating and constructing boreholes in some part of northern Nigeria. When I listen to those people, this is not the first one. We've heard several complaints like that, coming out. Even they've used all their social media machine, even the likes of Daniel Buala, on this particular topic. They've used them all. See, when I listen to these people, these are just, there's no any other way to describe them. They are morons. These are just morons, period. How do you want to get people informed, even those that are educated? They claim that they are educated. And how do you want to tell these people? Which other way do you want to tell them that they are morons? They just don't, I don't get it. No water. A man came, used his own hard-earned money to provide boreholes, and all you can say is that the borehole or the boreholes are not working. Does borehole works without electricity to power the pumping machine? Is that not the duty of the government or even the local government, that they should be glad that somebody came, take a significant portion of the financial burden, take it off their head, construct all these boreholes, get them constructed? And the only thing you can do is just, I know by now they are even sabotaging all these borehole projects all across northern Nigeria that Mr. Peter Obi has used his money to support them with. I know they are sabotaging it. And they want to come out and be showing Nigerians the boreholes are not working. Do you see how delusional people can be? How deprogressive people can be? It's just, these people are just, call it devil. Devil. That's all I can just say. This is not the end. I know we're still going to see a lot coming out. They're still going to do a lot, all in the name of thinking that they will use it, it will turn to a disadvantage. Please get this clear. It can never be a disadvantage to Mr. Peter Obi for what he's doing right now. It can never be a disadvantage. Yes, call it politics. Yes, let it be politics. Yes, 1,000 times, let it be politics. Let what he's doing now in northern Nigeria, call it politics. Yes. How can people be so deprogressive? They don't just think for anything good at all. They hate anything good. Call it politics. Yes, it is politics. If that is what it will take to get the politicians, those that have milked the country dry, if this is one of the things that will make them to get back to their senses and start doing what is right, let it be so. If you want to call it politics, I'll say that again, call it politics. Yes, it is politics. A man is using his own hard-earned money to build boreholes, and you are telling him now to still go and put electricity there, probably generators there, and then so that he will be funding the generators as well. Don't you see how clueless you are and how deprogressive you are? Politics. What kind of people are these? What kind of people are these? I can't get it. That part of it today is just so disheartening, it's just disgusting. That if we're still hearing something like that, you know. So if you want to call it politics, call it politics. Let it be politics. If it is this kind of politics that will bring development to Nigeria, please play it over and over again. It is still borehole you are fighting over. 21st century, 2024, you are still fighting boreholes. Somebody is even doing boreholes. So Nigeria is it's not a normal place, as I always say. It's not, Nigeria is just not a normal place, you know. And then I'll talk on this, Mr. Okupe, for a moment. I want to say that, first of all, I thank God for his life, that he went through and that he came public to talk about his condition, and he did well. It's a fine testimony, and I thank God for his life, you know. And again, for me, when he resigned, the issue that the bone of contention that people focus on was, he said he resigned because of political, ideological differences. But I think today he made it clear. It was very, very clear what he did back then. So it is no longer ambiguous to us. It is now clear. He did this. Yes, some section of the Labour Party does not want him, or they didn't want him to resign at that point in time. They didn't want Mr. Dr. Okupe to resign. But he did the right thing. He did the right thing, and he said that he do not want to leave any encumbrances on the party. So he had to go. That is ideological difference. It's not that he left because of any animosity or any internal fighting or struggling. No, he did the right thing. And if Nigerian politicians we go along that line and do that, when you are confronted with the issue of corruption, whether you are in office or out of office, you should be able to come out clearly and do the needful. Step aside. Step aside and don't rob your corrupt nature. Don't rub it on others. Step aside and let there be clarity so that the party, the state, the country can move on and people can learn. But not just you want to hold on to power just for yourself and for yourself alone. So I want to, Mr. Okukwe, for me, it was a fine conversation. And all I can say is that, I thank God for him, for his life. And if he still want to come back to politics, yes, he has the right. He can do that. He can do that with his shoulder held on, with his full chest. And he will even be more respected because he stepped aside and God even used that period to save his life. It was not just ordinary. And he understood that perfectly well. So for me, I'm really glad with that, and I believe he set a good example for Nigerians. And with respect to the EFCC chairman, see, this is Nigeria. We have seen the movie before. We've seen it before, unless you've not been following Nigerian politics. Nuru Ribadu did the same. He came out when he was pursuing politicians. It's just like you are watching a movie. You just press the playback button. It's exactly the same thing. We've seen this movie before. Once Yahaya Bello go ahead now and prostrate to Mr. Tinubu and the other leaders of the party in the north, you will see the story will change. Mr. Yahaya Bello is working it out. Mr. Yahaya Bello will get to a point, he wants the access. What he wants now, what Mr. Yahaya Bello is looking for now, make no mistake about it, is working hard, using his contacts. Okay. Mr. Elvis, is that the new sound of the bell? Anyway.
Mr. Elvis has gone digital.
No. That one is not coming from me. It's coming from the moderation. I've muted.
Okay.
Right.
So Mr. Elvis, so as I was saying, that Mr. Yahaya Bello at this point in time, for me, I'm not naive when it comes to Nigerian politics. I'm not naive at all. And I can preempt them. I can always preempt them. 99% of the time, you will be right if you follow Nigerian politics. All Yahaya Bello is doing at this point in time is pressing his button, is doing everything. All he wants to do now, he wants to get a one-on-one meeting with Mr. Tinubu before he goes and presents himself to EFCC. And they are making it impossible for him. They are blocking him. He's using all his contacts all over the place. He needs that one-on-one meeting with Mr. Tinubu to sit and then go there, enter that room and prostrate full stretch on the floor. He will lie down full on the floor like this for Mr. Tinubu. And Mr. Tinubu will now say, yes, welcome, my son. You have learned your lesson. We will get you the soft landing that we need. So go now, go and do the needful. That's what Yahaya Bello is doing now. He needs it badly. And they are blocking him all the way, that you are not going to get this one-on-one meeting with Mr. Tinubu. That is how they do it in Nigeria. At the end of the day, he will get it. He will use his contact all over and he will get it. And he will prostrate full length. Full length. He will take up his cap and he will prostrate. And the language is, welcome, my son. You have done the needful. They will give him his warning. That's it. Other than that, there is nothing else. And wait until that time. You will see how table will turn. Then you will see how the judge or the judges that will be assigned, the specific court that will be used, all will be decided. And then they will say EFCC can now continue their charade from that point on. You know why this man is still running his mouth now, the EFCC man? That meeting between Mr. Yahaya Bello and Mr. Tinubu has not taken place. The moment that meeting took place, forget it. You will see story will change. So wait for that day, wait for that time, and then the charade will continue. That's that with that. So this is a waste. Let's just wait and see the video, the whole movie play out, in Nigeria as they do. So finally, Mr. Elvis, I will just talk on this this Abuja Chinatown thing, in Nigeria, where they are they banned Nigeria, or they ban Nigerians from coming to the shopping center or whatever it is. And then alongside the British school in Lagos, that the tuition fee or the school fee, they set a 42 million naira school fee. Yes, it's a private school. It is a private school. I agree. So they can.
But private or not private, how can somebody be paid 2 million naira?
Yeah, I know. It's a but the thing is that yes, that's exactly, you took the word from my mouth. Whether it is private or not private, 42 million is a staggering amount for even government to allow that. Private school, there's an amount of money that they set, a benchmark that they set for them. In the Western countries, government even give the private school certain amount of money. They give them certain amount of money every year, so that to maintain the control. They don't just allow private school to flow like that. No, they give them, there's a certain percentage that they cover, because if not, the private school can do whatever they want to do. Government still supports the private school and give them a benchmark. There is a benchmark that, yes, this is your fee. Tell us your expenses, and we'll give you the margin of profit. So you cannot just come and be a Shylock and take advantage of the system, take advantage of the society. No, you don't just have that room to just do whatever you want to do. No. Yes, we know it is business. Yes, we know that people invested their money into the school. Yes, we know that you are going to make profit, but you are not going to make profit at the expense and at the detriment of the society in such a manner that it becomes so impossible, even for people that could ordinarily avoid it. Afford it. You will just, rig them out of it. No, it doesn't work like that. It's simply because in Nigeria, they have created this system to the extent where there is nothing like middle class. They just created that class for themselves. They just created it and get a lot of people out of the system. 42 million naira. Are you kidding me now? 42 million. Not a university. And government is sitting down there allowing that. No benchmark. Nothing. It is just disappointing. The same thing, that shop in that China thing, you think is going on without the connivance of Nigerians? Of course, it's with the connivance of some Nigerians. That's why the Chinese or whoever, they can be so sure, they can be so bold to be practicing this in Nigeria. You can say a certain class of people cannot come in there and buy. The way you do that is you do it through your pricing. Like this school, for example, it's then this same agency, this same Consumer Protection Commission, they are the one that will now set the rules. They will set the rules for them that will make it difficult for them to discriminate. Because it is your business, the only way you can get people out is through your pricing. If you say you are selling a bottle of water in Nigeria for 20,000 naira, fine. It is you that know how you get your water and you want to sell. So if you cannot afford 20, but you can come in. If you know you have 20,000 naira, fine, but we are not going to stop you from coming in. It's as simple as that. But it is that commission that will now set the rules that you cannot sell beyond this price, It is too excessive. It's too excessive. You can't just cheat or manipulate the system. But as a business, You can set your prices the way you want to. That's what they could have done, or they should be doing, but not to outrightly tell people that you cannot come in. No, it's not heard of. It cannot be in this age and time inside Nigeria. So I think the appropriate, thing should be done. But again, I know that this cannot go on in Nigeria, even without the connivance of Nigerians. It is not possible. So, Mr. Elvis, I will leave it at that for now, and then I will take it up later if there's any more opportunity. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Really appreciate it.
All right, Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir, for your submission. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Oga Mashallah, it's good to have you on the show. Thank you very much. I believe I said we'll finish work today.
Don't worry. My colleagues are coming.
No, Mr. Elvis, don't arch your.
My colleagues are coming.
Yeah. It is the silence. The silence is strong.
Let her quick give his submission. We'll do final submission. I beg, to be honest, I beg.
Okay, let me continue from where Mr. Jonathan stopped. The Chinese supermarket. Mr. Jonathan, I can tell you very well that this shop are selling illegal things that are contraband to Nigeria. That is the reason why you not allow Nigerians to come in there. Because you know us, that if we go there, we will spread the news. That's why Nigerians are not wanted in the shop. Because I do not see how you come to a country, set up a big supermarket, and you tell Nigerians not to come to your supermarket. How many Asians how many Chinese do we have in Nigeria that will come and shop there? If you're not doing something illegal in that place, there is more that meets the eyes in that shop. Because at that big edifice, how many Chinese wants to come there? How many Chinese you have in Abuja that will come and shop there, that you make your profit, and then you deny Nigerians living around that area? Nigerian government should look straight into these people's activities up to the port authorities, because whatever they are selling there is being imported. They're not Nigerian goods. They're not products made in Nigeria. So they need to do a serious investigation up to the port and how they bring their goods into the country. And they will now know the real truth. The international school, I saw that video yesterday. I saw the news yesterday. And I was wondering which human being will pay 4.2 million for school fees. Are they going to open the child's brain and just put everything inside at once? That somebody will pay 42 million for fee. Is it a term or throughout the year of the child in the school? Because Nigerians have developed a new style of keeping. Now they blocked everywhere when they want to do moving money out of Nigeria, siphoning money. So the best way now is to open schools an average Nigerian cannot go to, and then you put a school fees for 4.2 million, and then you have ghost students going to the school.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mashallah. Thank you.
We are thieves in Nigeria. We are thieves. That I don't know the artist that sang that song. All of us are thieves. We are thieves because this is a thief that's opening the school. He's only a thief. Okay, you're showing us a school ED. You're showing me animation, architectural animation of a school that you have not finished building. Maybe they have not even done foundation. And you have already set the school fees at 4.32 million.
Oh, 42 million. 42 million.
42 million, I mean.
Yeah.
42 million. 42 million will build a brand new school in Edo State. 42 million will build schools So it's this school in question, EFCC. You have a lot of work in your hand, though. Yahaya Bello is a certified thief that me I know. So chasing him again, just don't waste your time. He's the junior brother of all these thieves. This is their offspring. All the politicians, they have their offspring that is this Yahaya Bello. Our generation that refused to do the right thing. If it was Yahaya Bello that's behaving like that did like OT now, we would have said, yeah, there's hope for Nigeria. But with this kind of person, there's no hope. Nigeria is gone. Has been gone since. Don't know who go to a school 42 million, you'll be happy. What kind of work would that parent be doing? You have, okay, let's average family, you have 2 kids. You will now pay 84 million per 10. Which work are you doing? Even a Chevron worker. What kind of work are you, what kind of bullshit are you doing? How much do you earn in a month that you want to pay this kind of school fees? It's not even realistic. Anybody that has something, I mean, most of the politicians in Nigeria, they are not more human beings. They are now aliens because they steal like someone that does not have conscience. For a governor, that can steal 8 billion naira, and you are saying you want to appear, you are afraid to be arrested. You are guilty, that's why you are afraid to be arrested now. You are guilty. The EFCC man is saying the only thing part is Nigerians, it will be a shame if this guy doesn't go to jail. Just to show us an example, EFCC. I know people are everywhere, but closing left and right. If you are here on Nigeria Watch, EFCC chairman, if this man does not go to jail, you are a shame. This man is owing people salary for months. Election period, road you did not build, you destroyed it. Now you say you are afraid of going to court because you know they arrest you. Why won't they arrest you? With even this your story right now, I'm so sure everybody you are owing in Kogi State is praying that they should get you. The only painful part is you have hooligans that have, they call them, they don't have no future ambition. But the ones supporting you in your house, that is singing all sorts of rubbish. That it is political. Even though it's political, you stole money. Political or not political, you stole money. So go and defend it. Go and defend the 8 billion that you took from government. EFCC chairman is saying you have already paid school fees of a child in the arrears. Whether the child pass or fail, you have paid school fees for them. Who knows whether it's the same school we are talking about, like this international school we're talking about? Who knows? That's the height of wickedness as Nigerian politicians can be. You steal blindly. 8 billion that you took to develop that state, to change, at least if it's one segment of Kogi State you work on, the people will be praying for you. But right now, they are praying. All their prayer and fasting now is how you end up in jail. Dino has already said it. You will end up in jail after you leave the government. I can answer that Dino's music is really true. Because if you don't end up in jail, as an example, because they say they used to say it's alleged. To me, it's not alleged. 8 billion, you have taken it. Go and defend it now. You're afraid to go to court. Doyin Okupe, at least the man has come to show us his face again. Thank God he's feeling strong, looking good, despite he's not feeling too fine, but at least he has cleared his name, and that is what Nigerian politicians should copy. PDP, Labour Party chairman, that is somebody who he had issues. He stepped down and faced his issues squarely and got himself out of it. Now he's back. It's now his choice to say, I want to continue with Labour Party or not. But our politicians, they will accuse you of money. Go and defend it. You cannot go and defend it. You cannot go and say you're part of the story concerning money allegation. you bamboozle left and right. Mr. Jonathan, you talked about Yahaya Bello looking for soft landing, and by the grace of God, he will not get soft landing. Tinubu, you will not see Tinubu in Jesus' name. You will go to this court and he will convict you. You go and join Bobrisky because you are a disgrace to our generation. They want the youth to come and rule the country, yet the only youth that has been there as a governor could not develop a state. For 8 years, you are in a state as a governor. What can you boast of? Nothing. There are many governors that are supposed to be in jail today. At least EFCC, use this man as an example. Let him come and prove himself that, yes, I didn't steal. They will know, yes, EFCC have done well. He has defended himself, he's free. But for the fact that he has not gone to court to defend this thing, to me, he's still a thief. And I'll be very happy to see this man in Kirikiri prison, very close to maybe the latest celebrity in jail now. Let them speak about Nigeria. It's so painful the way we see people stealing and stealing. Keep stealing as if they don't have any conscience. And the Nigerian youth, you will support the same man. You will hail him, Oga Halo. A man has stole your future, your tomorrow, your generation has been stolen away. 8 billion. If you put school, put infrastructures, put training school for artisans to learn something. If it's only Kogi State, we say, yes, so Kogi State, I'm training carpenters, I'm training iron benders, I'm training welders. This is the school you come to. And you can even export your graduate to foreign countries where they need them. You can't do anyone. You have taken that 80 million, and that 80 million is not in Nigeria account, it's not in Nigerian economy again. It is in foreign accounts. Helping other foreign countries to use, they are using the money there. Sharing our own money is being given to somebody to do business. We are wicked. We are just wicked. Today I watched a video, saw landmark resorts. This government has started filling sand already, distorting the beach already. A project they know they themselves can never finish in 8 years. They can never. I can bet 2 billion. They can never finish that project. And Obi has already said it. It's just a way of stealing money. Nigerian politicians, is it that you just like turning out projects that you will never finish just to fill your pocket with money? Because the only way you can steal in government is to fix fake projects. See, Governor Oti, he's in government now. Only to discover that he has ghost project left and right, money approved, but project not approved. You can't even see the project anywhere. That's a governor. You were a governor. You did projects, signed projects into the air, release money to your friends, but project you can't find, but money was released. Is that life? Nigerians will be seeing them driving exotic cars, hailing them. You'll be driving, they'll blow siren, you have to leave the road for them. I can't remember when last I heard a siren of a politician. I'm in the UK. If it's not ambulance and police, no other siren I hear. But you go to Nigeria, a man has stolen your state dry. He will drive Hilos, drive his Lexus and fine cars on a convoy and chase you that you are hustling your own legitimate business. They chase you off the road. Those are the kind of politicians we have. It's Ivis. Let me stop here. Let me give us a mandate to continue from where I stop. But I don't tire. Nigeria matter. The tire person. Every day see thief.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much for your time and for your submission. Yes, Nigeria matter. And so it be, my brother, it's not easy. And if you see some people that is not even participating anymore, they don't want to talk about it, even on this platform or another platform, you don't blame them. The situation is crazy, man. It's just crazy. You know, we can't continue like this. Let me call on give us a mandate. Give us a mandate. It's good to have. Okay, hold on, please. Give us a mandate. Let me come back to you. I have a caller. I have Madam Origin on the phone. Good evening to you, Madam Origin. Please talk to us.
Hello.
Hello, Madam Origin. Please go ahead. Thank you very much, ma'am, for joining us. Good evening to you.
Mr. George, how are you, sir?
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
How is everybody doing? Who are here? Let's do the census. Mr. Give us a mandate. Oga Kingsley, thank you, sir, for all you do. Don't listen to all the ones that say that Nigeria matter, they tire them. You know, go tire us. We must keep. If Arise will come every day, so must I. If channels, how many TV houses are feeding Nigerians with rice, feeding Nigerians with nomenclatures, feeding Nigerians with all manner of poison that is making people think themselves for who they are not. Anyway, from my diaspora, I greet you, my God will always bless you. Thank you for giving us a son that is not giving us hiccup or headache. I know why I use that all the time. Mr. Niger, thank you for your resilience, your tenacity, your courage, your energy, your consistency, and your character, which is very scarce commodity, and if you have it, and we continue to promote it. I greet everyone. When this start happening, I'll start to remind us why we are here. I greet all the panelists who come here every day that are voice to the voiceless. There are 200 million Nigerians that are suffering poverty that they did not make themselves to be there. Widows, the orphans in Nigeria, those whose lands have been taken from them, those who are raped and died every day, because we are left with a government that do not care, that is anti-human. Nigeria is left with an anti-human people. They call themselves politicians, they call themselves government, I call them criminals. So our objective here every day is to come and clear a little bit, as much as we can push this pain, educate ourselves, expose the lies, speak the truth to the people, to ourselves, and speak truth to the government, whatever they call themselves, and be their voice of conscience until they fall off the cliff. We are here to share information. We are not sentimental. We are not selective. If I do anything wrong, Mr. Niger will call me out. So I know that. So I watch what I say. That is why I don't cuss here, even when I'm so angry. So God bless you,
Thank you,
sir. God bless our wonderful panelists.
Thank you, ma'am.
For all you do. Please, Mr. Ben, you're the one, you and who else? I'm allergic to when people say we talk. Please, talk is not cheap. We are talking truth. So let us not deceive ourselves. Let us not continue to have the brain, the nomenclature that our elders have put in our head that have made us see ourselves as hopeless, helpless. We are not.
All right, thank you.
Whatever they have pushed in, we will continue to debunk it and let them know they have missed it. Thank God they call themselves wasted, crooked generation.
Thank you.
We refuse to be wasted, crooked. Are you done with me?
Yes. Please. Thank you.
All right, I'll sit there.
Thank you very much,
I wanted
madam.
something else. So my monologue is all I have to say today. All right, thank you.
You're already 5 minutes. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah. All right. Let me go back to the panel. I'll pick another call again later on. Give us a mandate. Thank you very much for joining us. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Good evening to you. Hopefully you can hear me clearly, sir.
Yes. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much for doing this again as usual. To the panelists, greetings to everyone. Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Moshala, greetings to you all. Comment section, greetings to everyone, Nigerians all over the world. Greetings. On this story today, Mr. Moshala, I think you said some things earlier that I will want to dispute, please. Nigerians all over the world, like you have them in the United States of America, you have them in UK, you have them in London, you have them in Australia, even as far as Papua New Guinea is, Nigerians are there, and as cold as that place is, Nigerians are there. You see Nigerians in tough terrains, working their self, working night and day, doing all it could to make sure they live a better life and then get some of their families back home. But for you to say that we are thieves, I mean, the thieves, the thieves, and the thieves know
No,
themselves.
you can manage. When I say thieves, it is the politician I'm talking about.
Please,
Politicians
always
are all thieves.
Mr. Elvis is not a thief, Mr. Jonathan is not a thief, Mr. CM is not a
Yeah.
thief, and I believe I'm a thief. So,
See,
also,
it is
this
no.
guy
You don't
knows.
manage. You don't understand one thing, eh? When I say Nigerians are thieves, what you are, you will claim. What is not yours, you will not claim. An average politician is a thief. An average politician is a thief.
Well, I just believe that as it stands today now, we should always try and not use a blanket this thing on everyone. But that being said, I understand your thoughts. Now go to Yahaya Bello. And so whenever I bring up the case of Yahaya Bello, right, I will make comparison with the different states in Nigeria. And you also said something about Dr. Alex Oti. It wasn't Dr. Alex Oti that did not see any project. So Alex Oti became the governor of Abia State. And so the previous administrations that actually gave out projects, contractors to contractors, Dr. Alex Oti discovered after forensic investigation that those projects did not exist and money had been paid. Nigerians, listen to what we're saying tonight. Dr. Alex Oti of Abia State, once he became the governor of Abia State, did a forensic audit of the books of Abia State government, and the several projects signed by his predecessors. He discovered that those projects are not there; they didn't exist. Whereas monies have been paid to the contractors. Now you go to look for those projects that they said they did, nothing exists. An example is the Abia State Airport. If I'm correct, there is no Abia State Airport today, and money was paid. And so when we talk about governors, and then even the ones that sit in the middle, it is very, very critical for Nigerians to really understand what they are into. Nigerians are in a mess. And so if you now compare this and then look at what is happening in Kogi State, the reason why Yahaya Bello would do everything he did against Natasha, against Gino Melaya, even though I don't support him, and to ensure that Ododo becomes the governor, is because Ododo will cover the tracks of Yahaya Bello. Ododo will cover the sheets where Yahaya Bello sheets. I'm not going to listen to Ododo, the current governor of Kogi State. The reason why Yahaya Bello will make sure that guy become governor, they say that guy, all the sheets and the piece and the vomit, where Yahaya Bello vomits, everything we do, he will make sure say don't cover them for them. And now it's don't do with that. To go Abuja say Yahaya Bello no steal Kogi State money. So the 80 billion where they're saying steal, that money just vanished for Kogi State, right? Kogi and Nigerians, listen. During their administration, Yahaya Bello's wife was the one that was giving 1 million naira cash to the orderlies that he had. Army, police, she gave them 1 million naira. There's a video of it. This is not allegedly. There's a video. Yahaya Bello's wife was the one that was giving cash to the army personnel. And so that's why Yahaya go do everything possible to say Ododo become the governor of Kogi State, even though the election was rigged. And the one where we say wait for the third person, in person of Dino Melayo, I never see one human being who get 200 wristwatches. Dino get over 200 wristwatches and various cars parked in his garage. Even the one we say he never arrived for more than 1 year. He did Dino garage. After the election, Dino wait for go court, go defend the election. Dino run because EFCC also released EFCC for against Dino Melayo, even though he said na criminal. Dino run come out for Kogi State, go Dubai, go stay there. When Dino enter Dubai, Dino waiting there to say see country. The Dubai where Dino go say where say see country. I don't know whether I'm whether they follow join Dubai. Now question I no cost am whether Dino papa or mama whether their money there for Dubai as in a big Dubai. Dino sit down for Dubai. They ride Mercedes Benz G-Wagon. He buy a new G-Wagon. Dino carry money celebrate his birthday for Dubai. His 60th birthday. And the young people they suffer. Now you now go to the Kogi State people because all of them they are corporate. When they say the EFCC, the criminal drug baron Bulldog, when they release them, they go catch Yahaya Bello. Ododo carry police. Now the function of the police is that when they catch criminal, right? The police they can't even follow join. Now they themselves can they protect the vehicle where supposedly Yahaya Bello dey inside. Just to tell you how corrupt Nigeria don't become. So the criminal drug baron release young Bulldog to go catch Yahaya Bello. Ododo carry his own orderly, his own police orderly to protect a criminal. And the people of Kogi State, not just old women now, the youth of Kogi State, they can't stand, can't follow from wall. They protect the criminal who is still their 80 billion naira. My brother and sister, if na me and you, what you for do? Let me say you go come follow and release the yes, go to am, even though themselves they're a criminal self. Because the person representing the chairman of the EFCC, now pastor for Redeemed Church, the current chairman of EFCC, now pastor for Redeemed Church. And the criminal they use pastor, they perpetrate evil against his political opponents. Even though Yahaya follow join hand, do evil against our own person, Peter Gregory Obi. We know how Kogi election go. We know how Rivers go. Now they want make Wike's wife. They want make her president of appeal court, so that they will pay Wike back for what he do for Rivers State during the election. This is the circle of the wickedness in Nigeria. So Nigerians, you need to open your eye. When we tell you open your eye, you really need to open our eyes and our brain and our sense to fight for your country. Yahaya Bello go to jail, but above all, the criminal drug baron he go to jail because he himself talk about say election power is not some other cat. You go snatch them, run with them. Whether you buy people or you know people, just carry the banner buses and run away with the. We saw the outcome. So including Tunumbu, Kasim Shetima, Akpabio, Bajabia Mila, Bayoluga, Sanwo-Olu, Dapo Adebayo, and all of them, then go inside jail including Sheyi Makinde, governor for your state, all of them go dey inside jail because they are all looters and criminals. Now you now bring it to Edo State. Obaseki now he go become former governor in the next 4 months now, which is the ex-husband of Edo State. He can't tell you say he go bring another husband, can't give that wife will be Edo State. And Edo like they say, oh, Aswe Godalo, na doctor, na him be the technocrat. Hey, Obaseki, the last time I checked, they call him technocrat. Okay, the money we borrow, you don't see elephant project for Edo State. Mr. Evans asked one question. Shey Julius Berger, they quarrel with Edo State me. Because I don't understand why they come get this key for Edo State. Shey Julius Berger, they follow Edo State, they quarrel. When we say all the money we was to borrow, you don't use them for elephant project rather than a biscuit road. And you won't come bring another husband, come give Edo State, say me continue for where him stop. You see wickedness? And the reason me say, Aswe Igodalo go cover the tracks of Obaseki. Like Ododo. Now only God will bless and let's OT because he need to cover the tracks of the former governors in Abia State. So Nigerians, open your eyes and understand what we dey tell you every day when we come here. One honorable come this channel corner and say, okay, there when they call themselves political elite and ruling class, how many them be? Only he himself answer the question by himself, say there no plenty rich or so we say we need a rule. So if you are not running a rule, we plenty pass them. We for just hit the streets. Check the amount of power. Take over our country back from these people because then they buy us, then they disrespect us, then they do us wickedness every day. Every day, now we as Nigerians, we they suffer for the hand of these people. Every day now we they suffer. Yes, sir.
You say Nigerians, their eye don't open. The truth is say their eye don't open, but they tie their hand and leg. They don't tie their hand.
Now make when they tell them now. Maybe when they tell them, maybe my word tonight, you go come lose their hand, lose their leg. Make them eat the street. Because every day we they suffer abuse for the hands of these wicked men. Sinumbu na grandfather. Atiku na grandfather. Buhari na grandfather. Bayo Onanuga na grandfather. Majabi Amina na grandfather. Akpabio is a grandfather. All these men, then they use the future of their children's children, they borrow money. Maybe if they buy the money, they'll carry and go heaven. I don't know. But Nigerians, youth particularly, make we arise. Honorable Sam ask us on this platform, say, them when they call themselves ruling class, how many them be? Now he come by himself, answer the question, say, they're not plenty rich us. So if they're not plenty rich us, make we eat the street and take our country back, my people. These guys are evil. They are satanic, like Mr. Harris will always call them. They are double satanic. In fact, they are all satanic, even past the original Satan themselves. These guys are they are wicked. They don't care whether you buy or you don't buy. In as much as they can steal and loot and loot and loot. Nigerians, I beg, Papa, Mama, Pikin, arise. Take back your country from this wicked man. How long are we going to continue in this whole shit? These guys are evil. All of a sudden now you go make wicked wife president of the appeal court. Somebody talk here yesterday, say the strength of the ex-governor. Imagine El-Rufai's son is a chairman of the committee in the house. Alawu Akala from my own state, even though they are don't tie now, his own daughter is going to be a chairman of the committee in the house. If only became, that's why they put their children for that place. Nigerians, your mumu never do, and they ask you, arise. Your mumu don't do. You don't do.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Wait. Now your final submission, you want your gifts, so
No. I want add to it. Give her the talk just now.
Add down for inside your final submission now. And that for final submission. Go ahead, Omachola. You get 5 minutes final submission. So
see, Nigerians, we talk about comment. If now they wait, may they separate the country, say everybody go their way. It will not happen because the same people where they
my brother, thank you, sir. That may not even happen in the next year. That may not even happen as far as possible.
The same people who they fight food now they see go carry their head come out again. So it better more will pursue them now, make them go. May will come out, protest.
I beg, wait, my pick this call. I beg, might come back to you. Madam Love God is my strength. Thanks for calling in. My good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Can you hear me well? Because my voice, still not really 100%, but I really want to say something.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Yes, we can hear you. Yes, go ahead.
And because I can't just not speak. Now, you see, one thing I'm going to divert a little from this topic that you have today. We just give me time. You know, I wonder with us Nigerians, we are very, I will not say some of us have very short memory. I remember during the election, Atiku was against Tinubu. He went all the way to America fighting this man. And Mr. Buala was with Tinubu fighting all the way. All of a sudden, Mr. Buala left Atiku. Maybe they planned it together, allegedly, I don't know. Because how can Mr. Buala all of a sudden move to Tinubu and Atiku is not saying anything? Nigerians, I will say something here today. Let us open our eyes. APC and PDP in any level, whether governorship, whether anything. Please, I'm begging you people, what is it that is, don't you think, how do you think that a PDP man will enter somewhere and you will see any infrastructure in your state, you will see anything in your country, they are all godfather. Before you see anybody come out in an election under APC and PDP, you are still going to see the same thing happening because anybody who enter a political position, they have a share. It's godfatherism. They will take their chair. I want to tell you, I want to put this out, and my people might not believe me. You see, Tinubu that is there, they have paid Atiku his own chair. Atiku has shut up. He's going to say everything again. They are all the same. In the same cup, in the same thing. So Nigerians, open your eyes. Don't vote for these people. If it's any other party, I don't care. But these two, APC and PDP, they are the problem of our country. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. I think somebody else were calling in earlier on. Please, if you were calling, call back. Like I said, I'm not returning any call today. Because I noticed that most people, not everybody, are now just flash. They'll be waiting for you to call them back. I don't want to make it an habit that I will return call. So if you are calling back, you just called in 3 seconds ago. I'm waiting for you 2 seconds. If nobody calling in back again, then I'll go back to the panel. Okay, let's come back to the people on the panel. Thank you very much, Amashola. I appreciate you, sir. You were already talking earlier on. Please go ahead. Talk to us.
Okay. Nigerians, as much as we say our eyes are open, they have tied our hands and leg. Lose your hand and leg and be on the streets. The more we keep quiet and not do anything, the more they have a field day to keep stealing. PDP and APC are two brothers. They are ready to wreck the country to the last penny. They do not care about tomorrow. They don't care about you as a citizen. The earlier we come out, the better for us. Anyone waiting for Biafra to come up, or Yoruba, or Afenifere Arewa, forget that. It will not happen, because even though it happens, the same bunch of politicians that have scattered the Nigerian are still going to hijack it again. So forget it. The one you have that we call Nigeria take it back from them. Be on the street and protest. It is our right to protest. If we start protesting from now till August, we will see the results. Staying in the house and lamenting that the food is not there, one thing is not there. Of course, of what use will somebody come to the internet or TV and advertise a school for a school fees of 42 million naira? That's let you know how wicked they can be. That's let you know how wicked. And somebody will go to that school, a child, primary school. We're not talking about, it's not a university. It is not a university, it's a primary school. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's what they want to teach them for 42 million Nigerians. That's to let you know how wicked, and they don't care. They don't even care whatever you say. They want to go to that kind of school because they've stolen billions. Now they can afford to pay millions for school fees. And you can't even pay thousands for school fees. The thousand you're paying, you're crying over it, and yet you cannot feed, you cannot pay bills, you don't have a good job, and you're sitting there in the house and listening to news, crossing your leg and waiting for Jesus Christ to come and give you food. Your pastors are not even helping matters. They are not even helping matters at all. They are so wicked that they're not even saying a word. People are dying every day, are dying every day in the hospitals. It is that bad. And we are all sitting there in the house, waiting for one Messiah. No Messiah is coming. And if you are waiting for people in the diaspora to come and help you out, sorry, they have their own business to face wherever they are. They have their own countries to live and make sure they are okay where they are. You are the one in Nigeria. You are the one, you have to release yourself from the bondage of this politician. If you don't do that, forget 2027. There is no hope. That's 2027 we are talking about. Do election from next week here. Tinubu will still win. It is now you take it. Take your country back now. Thank you, Nigeria Watch. Nigeria Watch, I'm done.
All right. Thank you very much, Mashallah. God bless you. Thank you. Love God is my strength. Thank you very much, man, for the super chat. God bless you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, my people right there. Now, God bless you. Now, please continue to do your part. Press on that like button so that our voices, our submissions today can go far. All right. Let me come to Mr. Jonathan Kisley, sir. Please give us your final submission.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to everyone there. You presented a news report earlier on Mr. Nuru Ribadu, who came out openly and said insecurity is dropping because the cost of AK-47, one piece of AK-47 is now going for 5 million naira. And because of that, insecurity is dropping. Just listen to that. Is it that in Nigeria you can't even find anything good? These people cannot. Isn't that disgraceful? That it will take AK-47 to go to 5 million naira per piece before insecurity could be brought under control? Does it matter if AK-47 is 1 naira or 5 million? And the chief security advisor of the country is coming out to say that, and is not ashamed.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
This was he was under Obasanjo as the EFCC chairman.
Yes, he was. Nuru Ribadu.
You know this guy. He was one of those that Tinubu's case file. He has Tinubu's case file in his hand.
Yes, he did.
He was a mandate. He was a mandate during the election campaign. The cocaine they saw in Ikorodu. Where is it? Where is the story?
Where is it? Where is it today?
The owner is in government.
Nigeria that country is so I don't know what to call it. It's not funny any longer. It's just not normal. How the chief security advisor, the national security advisor, we come out and say because AK-47 is now 5 million, insecurity is now being taken care of, is, you know, things are getting normal, you know. How could you even say that? Is it something that would, is it everything? If you don't know what to say, can't you keep your mouth shut?
And then they buy the gun. That's why they know the price, latest price. They try to order. Enough buy again.
So what are you telling Nigerians now? So the terrorists and the bandits, when they kidnap again, they will also raise their ransom because AK-47 is now 5 million naira. So that when we now start hearing ransom, can you see these people? I don't know who is giving them advice. The advisor even need an advisor because I don't understand. So whenever there is any kidnapping in Nigeria now, and kidnapper will now say that per head is going to be 1 billion naira because the cost of AK-47 has gone up. So our own ransom also must go, has to go up. And you have to hear that from the mouth of the National Security Advisor, that the thing that you can be proud of is that because AK-47 price has gone up, so insecurity also has dropped. So even if we want to give that, even if we want to take that just at the face value, so it is only when AK-47, so that means that you are not the one doing your job. It is the AK-7 manufacturer that is helping to deal with insecurity in Nigeria. So it's not that you are taking any proactive step or measure, deliberate steps to deal with insecurity in Nigeria. It is because the manufacturers of AK-47 has increased the price. So what has that got to do with your own work? What has that got to, does that say anything good about you? Does that say anything about you that you are effective in your work, in your duty? And you have to come out and put that out there. They just think that Nigerians are stupid, that they can come out because they themselves, they barely reason. I'm sorry, this is it. I don't think these people reason at all. They just take anything, read it, and then come out. They don't first of all sit down, evaluate and say, okay, this thing is coming out to people. How will people perceive it? What are the downside? What is the likely thing that people will say against this statement or against this policy? Preempt the people. 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of them. These are the likely things that people will say against this thing. How can I defend it? If I don't have a way to defend it, let me keep my mouth shut on this one first of all, until there is a time when I know that there will be an appropriate response to this. But they don't do that. They just take and just come out and start reading and start talking. All that says is that we are in big trouble in Nigeria. It simply tells us that they are doing nothing about insecurity. So it will take the AK-47 manufacturers or the deal maker or the middlemen to help Nigeria. How could you expect someone that is making profit from insecurity to help you to deal with insecurity? So you are banking on AK-47 probably to go to 10 million per piece before insecurity will come down. I don't know where to slice it. It just doesn't add up. Panelists have said it here. Nigerians should just open their eyes. Just open your eyes. Don't forget. Just like a laser focus attention on Nigeria, on this government, because that is what has been missing in Nigeria since independence. Nigerians don't focus on the government. Nigerians don't talk about their government the way it is right now. No, they don't do that. It is not part of the Nigerian team. Everybody just move on day by day. Life goes on. People don't scrutinize the government. The government will just say one thing and they will go away with it. That is the exact reason why politicians don't think before they come out and talk. They don't think. That is why somebody can come out and say the boreholes that is being built across the northern Nigeria, Peter Obi is doing, is not working, because you don't think before you come out to talk. They just don't think. We have to tell them who they are, tell them their level. Maybe they will be ashamed to a point where they will have to start thinking, because these people don't think before they talk. They don't think. They think people are morons. They think people cannot think. They think people cannot evaluate. They think they can just come out and say things and just go away with it. That is why they will employ someone in all these agencies and ministry. They will employ mediocres. Because if you know that the job I need somebody here with brain. I need people with brain here. So you will not just employ anyhow. You won't just go and employ one guy that got only maybe 100 in JAM to enter university, and he go to one Islamic university in the north, and then you will bring him to the Ministry of Finance. You won't do that. You won't do that. You will be looking for the best, because you know this thing required brain. If you go to all those agencies, all you will see there is people wearing Barbariga and cap all over the place. You don't even know the school they went to. All mediocres all over the place. Because if people are advising them, if people really sat down to process this thing, you can't come out and be saying these things. It's not normal. It is not. But they are used to it, that Nigerians just go out and say this thing. We need to do something now. We just have to do it. We have a deadline to meet. We just have to say something. That's why they do this thing, and they've been going away. But please, your days are numbered now. You can't do these things and go away with it. Nigerians are listening, both at home and abroad. You can't. We are watching, and we are not forgetful. We know who is there. We know his antecedent. Just remember that. We know. We know how he got into office. We know everything about him. The world is watching. Everybody is watching. We are listening to you. Whatever you do, you say every day. It is not Nigeria of the past. No, it is not. That is why you can't do things and just go away with it. I was reading earlier today that they've disbursed money to 1,000 small businesses, shops, and all the rest. I don't know who these people are. They've succeeded to siphon maybe 5 billion naira there. Businesses that benefited from this, that are beneficiaries, how many of them? Where are these businesses? We know, we are not going to forget. You said so. You said you've disbursed 5 billion, and that you are going to disburse another 75 billion to small-scale businesses. You said so. So we know you said so. We know we are watching, and we want to see those businesses. We want to see the impact of those businesses on the local economy of each state in Nigeria, so that in 3 months' time, in 5 months' time, when we start talking, where is the 75 billion? Don't say that people don't love Nigeria. Don't start defending stupidity and say we are just talking. Don't start talking rubbish and say it is politics. You have just said now that you've distributed 5 to 1,000 and you want to distribute to 1 million, 50,000 naira. We want to see. And those businesses that will get the 75 billion, we were waiting. Remember that we are watching. We want to see those businesses. You should be proud and showcase those businesses. You should be proud. Have a platform where you will showcase those businesses that are the beneficiaries of this 75 billion. You should be proud to showcase them. Showcase what they are manufacturing. Showcase their offices, their factories. Showcase their employees. How many employers they have been able, how many Nigerians they have been able to employ because they benefited from this 75 billion. You should be proud to showcase them. We don't need to talk about it. If you are not crooked, you should be proud. In the next 30 days, in the next 60 days, you should be coming out and say these businesses benefited from this 75 billion. They have employed 10 Nigerians. They have employed 30 Nigerians. This one has employed 5 Nigerians. This one, let us see them. Let us see them. Don't just come out with one stupid press conference or press statement or one interview on Arise or channels and be running your mouth that the government is the one useless hope agenda is working and they have distributed 75 billion. And whereas we are not seeing the impact on the local economy. Tell us this, the local government of that company that gets 1 billion naira. 1 billion. Each one of them will get 1 billion naira. Do you know what that is? A business, 1 billion naira in Nigeria. How many employees have they been able to, would they have, employed because of this 1 billion? Showcase them. Be proud of your work. Showcase your work if indeed it is true. But I dare you though. I dare you. I know you will not do that. I know that you will not do that because they're just the same. We're seeing it playing out in Abia State. It's like somebody telling the former governor, please, you said you spent 10 billion on airport. At that time, somebody telling that governor at that time that please showcase the 10 billion. They will say that person that person doesn't love the state. That person is playing politics. They will call that person or that group all sorts of names. But here we are. We know that there is no airport to be found anywhere. We know now. This money you are distributing now, Mr. Tinubu, 200 billion naira. You said so, and you said you are already distributing the money. So we know. So we are not going to forget. We are not going to forget. So ministers, special advisors, agencies, that you are already collecting this money and siphoning this money, think before you do. Think before you do.
Mr. Jonathan, please let me take this call quickly. Okay. Good evening to you, sir. Please, your name and where you calling us from?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Harris.
Yes, sir.
You see that give us mandate. You are not supposed to be. You see, it's disgracing your this thing. He doesn't know what to talk about.
Why? 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 What happened?
All his word is jargon. Okay, what is the meaning of what he said now? It's jargon. What he said now, does it pertain to what you are talking about? Every time he's talking about, he's making your that your this thing. It was useless.
No, but we don't accept insult here, sir. No, if you don't like the submission of give us a mandate, hello, sir. No. But you are. Excuse me, sir. You can't say anybody is talking useless here. But people like his submission. Some people like his submission.
When they come to the time to ask questions, you will not ask questions. When you brought another person from, you will not ask questions.
Okay. What's your own submission? Excuse me, sir.
Because he doesn't know what to explain less.
Okay, what is your own submission? What is your submission? Hello, sir. Hello. Can you are just talking, sir. I know you are a Tinubu supporter calling from London because I remember you've called before in the past. Okay, sir. What can you say? What can you say about the current situation in Nigeria?
It's okay. It's getting better. The current situation is getting better.
Oh, Nigeria is getting better, and you are in London.
Even this London we are here now. We are here now. This London is getting worse. It's not the one we have been in for the past 15 years before. Everything is like that. America is the same thing.
Yes. London is getting. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You said London is getting. You said London is getting worse. Excuse me, sir. You said London is getting worse. But at the end of the day, London is conducive to stay. Is Nigeria conducive to stay? Who? Okay.
Because it's plainless. Don't let him to be talking. He doesn't know what to say.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Hold on. Give us Amade said he want to ask you question. Hello, you are just talking. Okay, give us Amade said he want to ask you questions, sir. Hold on. Give us Amade. Go ahead.
Mr. Ivis, please ask him what is it exactly he has, what problem exactly he has with give us a man, which area, what is it that he said?
Drop because the disrespectfulness is just too much.
The issue is give us a man.
He said Tinubu is doing well. He said Tinubu is doing well. He's not interested.
Mr. Ivis, the reason why is against give us a mandate. Give us a mandate reminded them that this guy is a drug baron.
Yeah.
All that one, that's the problem that I have. Nigerians,
yes,
some who don't want to hear the truth.
Yes, now.
He's in London. He's in London enjoying his life.
Yes, I wanted to say the same thing, but I just don't want to be repetitive. But I said it anyways. I said we remember. We know this man that is there. We know how he got into office. So in other words, I'm emphasizing and buttressing what Give Us Our Mandate said in that regard, but not to sound repetitive. You see, when you say the truth in Nigeria, when you tell them the truth, the next thing they will say is that you hate Nigeria, that you are playing politics, instead of them to address the content, the meat of the matter. They will not. They will be romancing and maneuvering around irrelevance, because that is the issue. They don't want to hear the truth. Now we're saying that, see, you say Nigeria is good. Okay, fine, Nigeria is good, but at least you can keep record. Put something in your head. Let's come back again in 2 months' time. Come back again in 3 months' time. The money they are distributing now, come and showcase it and be proud of it now. Let's give it to you. Let's forget the past. Let's start from now. Now. Just take it that the money they are distributing now, can you come and showcase it here in 60 days' time, in 90 days' time, because that is how you measure things. Come and showcase it and be proud of it, that the money they are distributing now, this is the impact. Go and do your work, because we will do our own. So when we start talking, then you will now say that we hate. This is the kind of comment people will be coming, because they don't want to hear the truth. If someone is doing bad, say the person is doing bad, even if it is a member of your family. If somebody is doing bad in your family, are you going to keep your mouth shut? In your own family, somebody is doing what is not right. Is messing around with the money, the finances of the family that is going to benefit everybody, and one person is messing around with it. And then are you going to keep quiet? Of course you will not. You will not keep quiet. You will speak. So look at that at your own personal level. Then bring it to Nigerian level, where the lives of millions of people are now involved. Are you going to keep quiet? You will not. So come back and talk on the money they are distributing. See, Nigerians, please be awake, because that is what they don't want us to talk about. They brought all these distractions. As we're speaking now, Tinubu is distributing 200 billion. 200 billion naira is going on now. His minister also confirmed it. His minister of trade also confirmed it. It's going on as we speak right now. These are the things we should focus on. And that's why they brought all these distractions last week. This is going on now. Now, as we're speaking right now, they are distributing 200 billion. 75 billion for small businesses, and another 75 billion for medium scale businesses. That's 150 billion, and 50 billion for nano businesses, all those mama that have shops all over the place. It's just like they are giving, it's just national cake. They are cutting it for them, their own piece. That's nothing to do with development. But let's even take it that, okay, you are doing it. Let us wait and see the impact. because 200 billion is not a small amount of money, that we should not see the impact on the local economy. If we wait after 2 months and after 3 months, we're not seeing the impact, then you will come and tell us. And when we are now talking by then, you will say we hate Nigeria. So at least if you don't know, you know now. It's not that you don't, because right now you don't know what is going on. You don't want to care to know what is going on. And when people that care are now talking about it, that is the time you will now to raise your voice and that's start saying what you don't know. But at least you know now. So when we start talking about the 200 billion that is being distributed now, and we are not seeing anything on ground, don't come out and say we hate Nigeria. Don't come out and say we are only playing politics. Don't come out and be calling us names. Don't do that if you truly love Nigeria. That is what is going on right now. Do you know how many people now will have received the 50,000 naira? So who? That is just money for families. They are just giving them salary. It's not going to have any impact on the economy at all. And you are saying prices are going up. How will prices of things not go up? Because people will now pump, there is 50 billion naira that will just drop into the economy. Because
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
This money in question, is it not borrowed money again?
It's borrowed money now. It's not borrowed money. It's borrowed money. The thing is that they don't want Nigerians to know. They always like to take our attention away. What they want is that let us do this thing quietly, no noise making. Just let it be on record that we mention it, but don't put people's mind on it so that this thing will just go. Can you imagine if we're talking about this thing right now? That all attention, 200 billion. Is that something that we should keep quiet on? If we keep quiet on that, then we might as well just pack up because this is critical. And they are doing it as we speak right now. Before we know it now, this is April. By July, if 200 billion sink into the Nigerian economy, for real, 200 billion into the local economy of Nigeria, we should see the impact. They should come out and tell us that because of this 200 billion, 10,000 Nigerians have been employed. In fact, 10,000 is too much. Come out and be proud of what you have done. Come and tell us that 2,000 Nigerians, I mean just mega 2,000 people have been gainfully employed because we injected 200 billion into the economy. You should be proud. You should be proud. Nigerians are not asking for too much, because if truly this money we enter into the Nigerian economy, there is no way we will not see the impact across the length and breadth of Nigeria. But I know that 70% of that money is going to be siphoned. And get ready. Get ready. Just get ready. By the time they start converting that stolen money to dollars, do you think they are going to, because half of this money, let's even give them half of this 100 billion is going to be stolen. Do you think they are going to keep the entire 100 billion in Naira? Just say another 50% of that will be converted to dollar. So that pressure is coming on that dollar, whether you like it or not, because they have to hide the money. The only way that we will not see impact on Naira is only and only if they really, truly inject the entire 200 million into the Nigerian economy without stealing 1 naira. Let it go to those businesses for real, especially those 1 billion naira. Forget about this 50,000. Let's just say that one is just money. You are just giving people their own share of the national cake. Let's forget about that one. That 50 billion, forget about that. That one is not going to make any impact. I'm not particular about that one. Folks forget about that 50,000 naira. What do you want to do with 50,000 naira in Nigeria? Even that woman that is roasting corn on the roadside in Nigeria, her capital is more than 50,000 naira. I'm telling you, that woman that is roasting plantain on the roadside in Nigeria, her capital is more than 50,000 naira. The woman can send you an alert of 100,000 naira. Now, as we speak, for whatever reason she wants to. So 50,000 naira is just going to business. They are just going to use it for family needs. So forget about that one. I'm focusing on that 1 billion that is going to those companies, that each of them will get 1 billion naira each. Come and defend it in 3 months' time, 60, 90 days from today. Please be ready and be proud to showcase it to Nigerians. Thank you very much, Elvis. I really appreciate it.
God bless you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you. Wow, that's a deep analysis. You don't finish these people. Anyway, I'm happy whenever you have this kind of analysis when the panel is not busy. At least you have enough time to talk and submit your opinion like this. Okay, let's move on to Honorable Sam. Honorable Sam, you're just coming in. I think you came in the right time because we were about closing. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Honorable Sam, are you there? We can't hear you, sir.
I will come in a few minutes, please. Trying to just please.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Okay, that's fine. All right, let me come to give us a mandate. Give us a mandate, please. Give us your final submission, sir. Thank you. Give us a mandate. Are you there? You will give us a mandate. It's not available.
Give us a mandate. You need to come and respond to this man that come out and challenge you.
He's not there. He's not there. I can't wait for both of you that cannot speak. I'm ending the show straight away.
Yeah. I wish I hear from give us a mandate before the show.
But he's not talking now. What are we going to do? Should we be waiting for him to come and talk?
I know, those people, they don't like to hear the truth now. They're Nigeria. So as they say, the truth is bitter. So when people are saying the truth, their body cannot take it. It's like they get mad as they are hearing it. They don't want to take it. But the fact of the matter is that nobody is a saint here. We are just saying the fact. We are just saying the fact. Just do the needful. Just do what is right so that Nigeria can move forward.
All right. Wait, the only thing we concern me this evening, I be say Arsenal is destroying Chelsea.
I'm following the match now. I know
5-0. This is just crazy. But I take this call. I beg. Okay, Akim, thanks for coming in, sir. I beg, talk to us. Thank you, my brother. Good evening to you. Okay, Akim, you are not talking, no. Yes, now. Thank you, sir. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, my brother. Good evening to everybody on the panel and to those on the comment section. I say, if not the match, you worry, you may not worry. We did 4-0 off, so me not to worry.
No, before 5. Wow.
Anyway, brother, you see the problem when I get like in a society, right? In a society, any form of society, you cannot, regardless whether you agree with people's voices or not, don't try to suppress people's voice, because like that man I called earlier. You can disagree with somebody's positions, but to be saying the person is brainless, I don't like those kind of talk. This platform is a platform for the enlightened. If you don't agree with somebody, it's fine. You call in and make your point to say, look, on this area you don't agree with this person. But the idea that you come out to start using certain language that become
very bad.
I think you need to highlight that guy's phone number or whatever. If he call in next time, they need to tender some form of apologies to give us a mandate before he can make any submission on the platform, because that was so rude of him to
He's always like that. He's the same man. He's the same man that said, Mr. Jonathan, give us a mandate of fake Yoruba people. He said he's the only one that is a real Yoruba person.
Yeah, but you see, those are to people like that. If he holds views like that, right? Then you have to refuse his call.
He should be banned. Yes, you see.
Exactly, because you can't be like that. It doesn't work. Look, if you say you support a government of a Democrat, a democratically in your own word elected government, and then you feel like the country is operating in democracy, then you must have it in you to be able to adhere to those principles of democracy. With one of them, which is freedom of speech and freedom of expression.
Yes.
So you cannot call into the show and start being personal and start using derogatory word from people who are on the platform. If it's easy, you take your own time and come on the show and then express yourself as well. What's so hard? What's so difficult about that? That's why I just.
Thank you, my brother, for highlighting that. God bless you. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, see, for this platform, we give people long room. In case if we take action on you, nobody will blame us. In fact, people will be blaming me that, my patience was just too much. That's what I do here. You cannot continue to be doing what you're doing and, call into our show and disrespect a panelist. It's not allowed here. It's not allowed. But nevertheless, I'd like us to move on. Give us a mandate. Is still not ready to speak. We can't hear him. Give us a mandate. Are you there? We still can't hear you. I thought by now, maybe I don't know, maybe you are busy. But Mr. Jonathan, please, if you have something to say quickly,
Mr. Iris, your team Arsenal now, they cannot drop any point.
But we don't need to drop 5-0. We are demolishing Chelsea here.
The remaining 4 games is all win. Any draw is
has
out.
To be. The remaining 4 games, now only one be strong one now, which it was 2 before. Tottenham, Naira now. Chelsea before, but we don't destroy Chelsea now. So now only Tottenham. Oh, we still get Man U as well. Sorry. We still get Man U.
Is it that because Man City is locking behind, So Arsenal must win everything now. At least they have a goal difference. That goal difference will give them, that is what they are banking on now. Man City to just drop one. Just draw one.
If Man City draw now, we don't win the Premier League.
Yeah, that's it.
But can us know anyway? I'm happy with today. Let's take it one by one. We've won today. What's going to happen the next game? Tottenham. We have Man U. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see.
No? Franco, no, sorry. You say you are not happy. You be Chelsea, not verse. I beg. Not verse. Will beat you today.
Yes.
Franco, no, not your verse. No, you don't say I love you. I will beat you
today. Chelsea no dey anywhere this season now.
We go reach 7. We go reach 7.
the way I'm looking at the match now,
it go reach 7.
It's possible now. Not just second half just start and they don't already get 5 goals. I don't know.
Anyway, thank you very much, my wonderful people. Let's end the show. It's been a long day. I'm happy today. At least we're rounding up the show in 3 hours. Yes, this is good for me. Thank you. I want to appreciate you, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Give us a mandate. Thank you, Mashallah. Thank you, Madam Mifi. Honorable Sam, you came in, but your network, I don't know if it's that. But still, those of you that call him, Madam Origin, Madam Love God is my strength, Mr. Ben, Gashi Mize, and many others, God bless you all. Those of you that supported the channel, I want to appreciate you all. Adeja Gobi, Lady Engineer, Stephanie Ojek, Love God is my strength, and God will bless you now. May your pocket never run dry. Those of you right there on the comment section, I appreciate every one of you, my wonderful people. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all you do. Appreciate you always. Thank you very much, Madam Iris Finance, Madam Martina, Basu TV, Oga Abo Azi. God bless you all. Frank Ono, Evaze Bere, Victoria, thank you. God bless you, all my people. And God will bless you. Now, real me, I can see you right there. Guys, help us to press on the like button before you go. Bryce Strasser is right there with us as well. Jeko Obedient and many others. Sofia Peters. Guys, press on the like, help us to share. For those of you joining us for the first time, we are here talking about the things that's affecting us in Nigeria. We're calling out to our government to do the right thing, that we can't continue like this anymore. As you and I know, things are not working. So if that's what you're talking about, you're in the right place. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all, my people. We've come to the end of the show. Join us again tomorrow by 6 p.m. Wednesday. Let's do it all over again. Let's continue from where we stopped. And God bless you, my people. I'll say, allow me to end the show. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Good night and bye for now.
No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Nigeria watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Nigeria watch you.
Come on, Niger, watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed. As you press thumbs
Anything
up.
you put your hands is blessed. As you do thumbs up. Amen. Favor will locate you. Amen. Praises will locate you. Amen. Anything you put your hands is blessed. Is blessed. Is blessed.
Come on, Niger, watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed.
Before we run away from you, as you press thumbs up, amen. God will favor you. Amen. This week we favor you. Amen. Every day we favor you. Amen. God will do new things in your life as you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 Amen.
Come on, Niger, watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed.
Amen. 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 As you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 As you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 Amen.
See your wife, he go they gbadu you. Amen. Friends, he go look up to you. Amen. Every blessing go they follow you. Amen. Oh yes, as you press thumbs up. Amen. The calamity go run away. Oh. Amen. bad thing go run from you. Everything will come better, better, better. So far make you just do thumbs up. Oh yeah, do thumbs up.